Hello, everybody. This is Elisha Keating from WisdomSeekers.net. And hi, how is everybody? The first card I pulled is New World. And from what I've been watching around, we are heading into a new world. A new way of thinking, new way of being. Not the kind you're seeing on TV, not the kind you're seeing in the news, not something that's sort of half awake kind of thing. But a new world, a new way of thinking, a new way of being, a new way of participating with each other, sharing, supporting, being there for each other. All right. So the very first card is Six of Swords. So the base card is things are coming and they're coming soon for us. And this is a very positive card. One of the few very positive cards in the swords, actually. Right. And the angel showing the man he's almost where he wants to be. He's almost home, which is very exciting because that's where we want to be. And the next card is a sudden change, the Knight of Swords. It's a sudden change that people are making without thinking things through. They're just doing, not thinking. But you're supported because there's a horse there, and the horse is a support symbol. So if things happen and you make a change this week and you're not thinking it through, it's just really quick and sudden, it's because it's already been set up. And we've been through a lot. So the Eight of Swords is behind us. It's being lost, not sure which way we're going in the energies, finding a way through. Obviously, when we made the change, a sudden change, we found a way through that morass of swords. And all we had to do was look in a different direction. It wasn't something huge. And what's below us, what's happening at the moment, is the Magician. I like the Magician. The Magician's a mover, a shaker, and makes things happen. And we may not be consciously aware that we're doing it yet, but we're doing it. We're creating, we're pushing, we're creating a new inner being. And for that reason alone, that is why we are shifting and changing into a new world, because we are doing the inner work. And when we do the inner work, it expresses itself out. And when one light worker clears energy, it clears for at least minimum of 32 other energies around. So even though the people may not be on the path that you know directly, they are in the circle. There are many who will be in your circle of change and shifting, and it will be a very positive event for them. And the next card is the Lovers. And it's a major arcana. Have you noticed? Okay, so there's two major arcanas in a row. And the Lovers, I have noticed that that people are coming together, and they're coming together in powerful unions. And it doesn't matter if it's man, woman, woman, man, woman. That's irrelevant to everything. It's the part that's relevant is their love. And if there's love, then it creates powerful energy. And that's all that we care about, is their love. So what happens is the female energy pulls the male energy into the spiritual realm and helps him discover the higher energy. And once the male has discovered the higher spiritual energy, then there is kind of like a rocket ship of energy explosion. And it pulls both of them up. But it is the female energy's job to pull them in. And then I had a really weird card to come next. I got the Hangman. The Hangman is all about patience. So we've got this all set up to go. We're just ready to go. And then we get the Patience card. and it's a major arcana. So it's a very positive, strong card. Okay, so it's all set up. It's all ready to go. Now you wait. Just hurry up and wait. And then we get the Knight of Wands, and the support card. Not the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands. The King of Wands is an energy of watching, knowing, supporting, but only when it's necessary, not all the time. And we get a very interesting card. We get the Strength card, and that's another major arcana. So that's 4 major arcanas today for this week. And the Strength card is rising above the inner nature. This is exactly what we've been doing. Everybody I talk to is doing this. Everybody I talk to is rising above the inner nature. In this case, the inner nature, and it's another major arcana, is also a mini death. So we're letting that which no longer serves us die. And if you look at the card, you can see all that raw white energy just spilling out all over the place. And that is more than it's more than enough energy to shift and change things. Because it's such a dramatic energy and dramatic shifting and change, we will go through periods of depression or frustration or heck, I don't think I can do this. But it's periods. I mean, if you look at the cards, this is a wow week, not an easy week. And tell me, since 2012, have we had an easy week? I don't remember one. But it is a wow week. And the next card, again, major arcana, is the moon. And this has 2 parts to it. For people who have not looked at their inner self, their inner child, the subconscious energy, it's going to have that rise up and kind of probably bite you, because that's usually what the subconscious does, is bite you. If you've dealt with the subconscious, then it's going to be relatively simple, accepting more of who you are, being sure of who you are, and being confident and accepting the gifts that you are. What these gifts are going to entail as Queen of Swords is change. We are moving into more rapid change, probably more rapid than we've gone through, but it's also a heart opening. And to do anything that we're doing right now, we need to open our hearts. So we have a tendency when we're afraid to go like this, but we want to do just the opposite. So consciously think of opening your heart up rather than closing it down. You still have the right to defend yourself. That is not a problem. We are human, having a human experience, spiritual creatures, our souls having a human experience. That hasn't changed. We still have the right to be human. We still have the right to protect ourselves. The way we do it will shift and change. I can promise you that. But 7 of Pentacles is very cool. So a lot of new knowledge, old new knowledge is coming back. And for us, it's new because we're just remembering it, but it's old knowledge. But it's coming back in a new way. So the last 2 cards are basically the same card. So this card is the Pentacle, 9 of Pentacles, which is a way station, a rest spot. You've reached we're going to have a little bit of a rest. I'll believe it when I see it. But it's also a money card, so maybe the rest will be that things move a little easier for us money-wise. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles, which is reaping the rewards for what we've put the effort into. Again, it is a money card. So basically, as I said, this is a huge week. It's not an up and down week. It's a get in there, smack it open, and pay attention to it week. If you've been doing your work, you'll just sort of glide into it, because we're going to in a brave new world, and it will be a brave new world. And how do we do it? By caring and receiving. That means you care for yourself, care for others, you give to others, but you receive. And receiving for a light worker is probably extremely hard. I find it difficult. Allow yourself to receive. And it is very important. It's a lesson I'm continuously being taught. And to the people who have given to me, blessings on you. Thank you so much for the blessings themselves and for the lesson that it entails for me. All right, so I am open to explore your questions. There's none.
I don't know why YouTube is not letting you read the chat, but no, there's hate to break bubble, but
What?
there's a bunch.
But there's not. It's totally black.
For you. For me, they tell a different story.
Oh, that's good. Oh, such a blow,
Like
eh?
I said, I hate to break the bubble, but
Okay.
the day we don't get questions on YouTube is the day the internet dies.
Well, from what I can tell, the governments are trying to do that.
They released the beast they've created. All right, first question. Bonita Man with the $10
Hey,
super
Benita.
chat.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Good morning. What is coming up? I feel something brewing. Good brewing. Coffee.
Can I come back to this one?
Sure.
I'd like to get the juices flowing first before I do it. I'm really sorry,
You're the one
Benita.
that set the rules for super chats.
I
first.
know, but Benita will understand. I want the energy. I want the energy to be already in motion before I tackle that one because I want to make sure I get it right.
I mean, regardless, no skin off my nose.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Oh, hey, we got another super chat for $7.
Let me guess, Aaron.
Yes.
Hey, Aaron.
You're really good.
Juice is starting to flow then.
Hi, Elisha and Al. Hope you are well. I met a person through work called Dave. Does
He likes
like
you.
me? This is very new. Thank you.
He likes you. Oh, wow. I like him too, actually.
Is it bad that every time I hear their name, Dave, I think of HAL 2000? Go, I'm sorry, Dave. I cannot do that.
Let me check. But I like him. And I think he likes you a lot. And I don't know why, but I've seen some of your pictures, and he likes likes that you're a foodie, and I saw eclairs. Why eclairs, I don't know, because it's not something I don't think I've ever eaten an eclair. I've just looked at them and gone drool. But I saw eclairs. Yeah, that guy is smitten. He's head over heels. That means he's in his logical stage. So take time, be patient with him, be patient with yourself. 3 months. Give yourself 3 months before. And I recommend this. And it turns out that other relationship coaches also recommend it. Give yourself 3 months before you get into a different kind of relationship, a physical relationship, because there's so much to learn before you get to that stage. Once you get to that stage, things shift and change a great deal. You have so much to learn from this man, and if I'm reading him right, he's got a golden heart. He's a keeper. I feel really excited for you, and yeah, I just know, and it was in the cards actually about relationships. I just know now is the time for relationships to develop and become powerful, and yours feels like it's right there. Good luck.
Emily Aquine says, hey, Elisha and Elle, how are you ladies doing?
We're good.
Mama B says, hello.
Hey, Mama B. I kind of feel lost without that. I wonder, anyhow, there's a big black screen there and it's kind of disconcerting.
Lily Dulo says,
Hey, Lily.
hello, ladies. How are you doing?
We're doing well, thank you.
Mama B asks, does Clemencia get psychic readings on me?
I got a yes. Just really strong yes. Not good, not bad. But being one of those people, I have people who will message me up and say, "Hey, what do you think? What's happening?" And and I'll give advice. Well, I'll give ideas. My advice, and my advice is take it or leave it. But yeah, people do that all the time. So, and I got a very strong yes on that. Okay, Al. So I have. You can see behind me all my doodads on this table.
Not really.
Yeah, a little bit. That's all right.
Astha Bardwa asks, hello all, if anything comes up about the relationship that is coming in, thank you so much.
So again, you guys really like to dance. It's almost, I'd almost like to say it's like Irish dancing, but it's feet, and it makes a rhythmic noise, which has nothing to do with the question, I know. But basically what they're doing is they're raising the energy around you when they do this. And and when I asked about a guy coming in, the energy was very strongly pronounced, and it was definitely raising the energies. There's nothing about the guy. It's just that he's coming in, and they're raising the energy for you to receive this. Okay, there is something. He's a beautiful soul. This beautiful soul into your existence, and it's going to be, even though you're expecting it, it's going to come from left field. You're going to be totally blindsided by it because it's not what you expect. It's not who you expect. It's not why you expect. It's totally unusual for you. So given those parameters, the kind of people you like, it's not going to be that kind of person that comes in. All right, but it will be better. Good luck.
Parshi Daswani asks, hi, my job is starting on Monday, but I don't want to join since I'm not getting a good feeling. Will I get a new job soon?
So I'm going to go contrary to what you say, and I'm going to suggest you do join. And it may be that you're only there for a short while, but I can tell you this, it's easier to get a job when you have a job. So I would take it. And the reason you're having bad feelings is because there is a lesson involved with you can ace that lesson, and then the job itself might turn out to be fine. If you can't ace that lesson, then you find another job from within the job, and it will work better for you in the long run. But you want to seek out the lesson first, honestly. And the more you go into it with your eyes wide open, knowing there is a lesson, the easier it will be for you. All right, good luck.
Maddie Lawson asks,
Hey, Maddie.
good morning. What have my guides for me this week?
They're saying, let your heart swell open, let it expand, let it become more, allow the joy to come in more than you have. And you have been letting it come in a great deal. So it's very positive, and there's lots of fun things to do. But they want you to let the joy in so much that it expands your whole being and lifts you up. Okay? So I can do Bonitas now, I think.
Okay. Do you remember it?
I do believe I do. So Bonita, I apologize, but I wanted to make sure I get this right. So the first thing that came in was Bonita, go enjoy. That was from you guys, not from me. And they do show me you being very happy, very excited, and they also, I don't know if this is how much, but they show me you packing, and I'm not 100% sure if you're packing a house or you're packing a suitcase, but Jesse's up around you going, oh, this is so exciting, this is so exciting, what happens, what's happening? And I see you, I do believe something exciting is happening. You have to be there for it, whether it's just simple a celebration or signing that you have to be there for, or just simply meeting somebody, but something new is coming into your life. And wow, yes, you're right, it is huge. It's not just, are you meeting? Probably this is the small part. I think you may be meeting new partners, but I'm very hesitant to say this part. You may be meeting somebody you've been waiting around for the last 10, 12 years. First with Gabe, then with me. It feels like something like that is coming. So make sure you wear really pretty clothes, okay? Really, really up to the minute clothes for you. Because, yeah, this is coming. This is happening now. Don't expect it, but know it's there.
Excuse me.
Can you add anything to that?
Not really. I already made my joke about coffee brewing.
No, I meant about what I'm picking up.
No, I have nothing to add.
It's good. You're right. It's really good. Take out your dancing shoes. Whether you actually dance or not has nothing to do with but you will be in the, wow, this is so cool energy. And it's going to be like a phone call and you throw the phone down and you start packing kind of energy. Yay. Good luck.
Emily Clyde asks, any messages from my spirit guide? Sorry. Kind of. Not really.
Interesting. I'm seeing, it looks like choppy waves. They're just choppy. They're not huge, just choppy. And it's like you're sitting looking at them or standing on a very tiny island with the choppy waves you can see all around you. And you're looking at this energy and you're going, wow, that's so cool energy. It makes me feel alive, because that kind of energy, light storm energy, it is invigorating. So if the energy that's coming into you is a bit choppy, but it's invigoratingly choppy. It's not, oh my God, I can't deal with this choppy. And that tells me that you have something new coming in for you at this moment. And you're so busy looking at the energy that you forget to look up and see what's coming towards you. And there's somebody coming towards you. and I can't see clearly who that somebody is. But when you do, when you look up and you see that somebody coming towards you, you will instantly have recognition. All right. So something positive is, yay, something positive is coming your way. Again, like the initial reading I did, easy, no, really good, yes. And I think this is a week when things are shifting in our lives for the better, not necessarily easy. Okay, good luck.
Deb Baker says, blessed be to all.
Hey, Deb.
Keisha J asks, does Isabel and her husband Magdaleno want me to move out of their house?
Magdaleno, no. But the wife, not thrilled with having you there. And I think it has to do more with jealousy than with the reality. But the husband will follow the wife's lead because it's easier to keep the wife happy than to go against it. If you wait a little while, it may pass, but it'll always be discomfort. So if you have an option, I would choose the option to move. If you don't have an option, you can sit it out, but it's going to be uncomfortable and it will never be healthy. So I guess basically the answer would be yes, unfortunately.
Shanu asks, hello ladies, any messages from my spirit guides, love and light?
So again, there's a sense of joy and happiness, and there's your guides are around you, and they're laughing and they're joking and they're making not fun of, but making fun of situations and things like that. Allow yourself to move into a joy energy. That's what that your guides are trying to promote, is a joy energy. And in true spirituality, there is always this thrum of joy. Happiness is different. And it's very interesting. Happiness has peaks and valleys. Joy just is. And they're asking you to move into the joy of spirituality, where you can be joyful even though you're sitting on the side of the road with a flat tire. There's a sense of joy. Move into the sense of joy, because it will take you, well, it means that you're moving up a level, but it will take you further along in the spiritual path as well. So just allow that sense of joy to come in, and you have a natural resistance to joy. You don't believe in joy. You believe in hard work. You believe in that life is going to throw you a ringer, and that has absolutely nothing to do with being in joy. Allow yourself to be in joy regardless of what life may or may not throw at you. Okay, but when you're in joy, these things will not happen quite as much. Good luck. It's still black.
Yeah, you'll probably stay black for the rest of the...
Probably. Mm-hmm.
Ulysses R, sorry, is MP doing love spells on me?
I got yes, but I also got they're really ineffective. They kind of like, yeah, for a minute they work and then they kind of slide off. So, and that's the truth about love spells, is if you don't feel the energy, it doesn't work. It might work for a short time, but not a long time. And with your energy is more powerful than theirs, it just kind of water on a duck. It's gonna going to attach and slide right off. So yeah, but if and the word of advice would be if somebody does things like that, walk away fast as you can because they're idiots, and you don't want somebody to take shortcuts in a relationship. We want somebody who says, "I really like this person. I'm willing to work through things," and that is not the way you do it. Good luck.
Megan Soria with a $10 super chat asks, what are my strongest psychic abilities?
You have quite a few of them, actually. So the first thing I saw was your hands touching. So that would indicate that you're a healer. Interesting. I think you can smell when people are sick. And I think you can smell how they're sick. You can smell cancer. You can smell, I don't know enough names of different diseases, infections. You can, it has a different smell to you. And it comes across as a physical smell, but it's actually happening in the ethers. And so you're a healer. You're a long-time healer. You've been a healer for centuries. And it's almost like you can go in, pick it up, and pull it out. And it's almost a physical action with you. And then you have this energetic cancer in your hand. You go, what the heck am I going to do with it? Well, of course, you give it back to the universe and ask them to take it to a cleaning center. You're a powerful healer. You have a lot of powerful knowings. You just know things. And you don't trust it because otherwise you wouldn't have been asking me, because you already know this. But you have a powerful knowings. And so if you can just know things, that will be that will be a concomitant gift to the healing energy that you have, which is also what I do. I know things, and in a way, I am a healer. I am a spiritual healer. I don't heal the body. I help people heal their soul. I don't do it. I allow them to do it, and that's exactly what you do. You allow them to heal themselves through you, and that's good. Do you need to take Reiki? No, I don't think so. I think if you pay attention to how the energy works, you already have those skills, not Reiki skills, but skills from other lifetimes. And you might want to do a meditation and specifically ask for Lemurian switching into Atlantean times, so that you can pull it out. You should feel that the palms of your hands get really, really hot at times. And that's when you've got two choices. And first would be to give it to yourself. And then second is to give it to somebody who is in need. And they will come to you. You don't have to go to them. It's very powerful energy you've got. And there's other gifts too. Not as well developed, but there's other gifts. One of your other gifts is being very good with people when you want to be. And that's the thing, is when you want to be. So you have the ability to make people feel good about themselves just by being around. Old soul, just go with old soul. You've got lots going for you. And thank you very much. Blessings for the $10.
B. Erla sends €50.
Thank you,
with
B.
a diamond. Megan McCarthy with a $2 super chat asks, hi, any messages please about what's coming, any good?
Any good. Well, it's not easy, but it's really good. And I don't know how else to say it, so I'm just going to say it. It's like your heart cracks, which means that it's opening up. It's opening up, And what it's going to do is, if I can find it, it's going to create. So remember, on this card, it says change, and it's a heart opening. So you want your heart to open up, regardless of the energy around you. You people have a tendency, as I said earlier, to close off when they're hurting. What you want to do is just the opposite. So you want to take that crack in your heart and open it up. And yes, there are going to be a lot of kimchi that comes out of it. Little squeaky. Oh my God, that hurt. Oh my God, that guy. And there's from lifetimes, not just this lifetime, many lifetimes. It'd be clean sweep. You just clean it out. You can do that. There's no problem. Once you do that and you look below, you see the beautiful red heart beating. And it is not only a beautiful, healthy red heart, but there's a beautiful red ruby there too that belongs to you. What that ruby is, I don't know. It is for you to find out. It belongs to you. It's yours. It's come from a long time ago. But it will, if you accept that ruby, the energy of what that ruby indicates, it's yours, and it will change your life. You will have to allow yourself to be open to joy. Things will shift in your life. And this is a week of shift. Accept it. Just go for it. Just say, universe, yes, I accept it. And go for it and see what happens. And that was a really interesting reading. And I really have a great deal of hope for you.
The Spirit Feather asks, Hey, Elisha and Elle. Wow.
She can't even say her own name.
I mean, yeah. I hope you guys are good. Very tired today. Wondering if my grandparents or guides have anything to say. Please and thank you.
Your father or grandfather comes in, and your grandmother's right beside him, sort of chuckling at his actions. But he's very excited for you. He's jumping up and down. And he said, this is so exciting. This is so exciting. He's not saying what's exciting, but he is very excited for you. And your grandmother's smiling patiently at him and for you. Your grandmother has every expectation that you can handle everything that's coming with ease and aplomb. Your grandfather just likes the joy. He likes to be a little rowdy sometimes, I think, just because that's who he is. This again is a powerful week for you, and don't hesitate to reach out for attention. Attention, that's the wrong word, but for help. There's a few things else I'm seeing, but I won't mention them right now. You can ask me later. Okay, yeah. I'd rather you ask me later.
Delia S asks, how does Mike feel about us being in rival opposite street gangs even though we communicate?
Interesting. Dahlia.
Very West Side Story.
Yeah, really. It's very romantic. You would very much prefer that you were not in the rival, that you were in his street gang. Because there's an attraction there that goes deep, very, very deep. Unfortunately, it will cause you a great deal of pain and anguish if you allow yourself to go into the relationship any deeper. If you can keep it at a I see you later kind of energy, but nothing deep, nothing physical. because you, Dahlia, if you do physical, you're going to fall in love, head over heels, no matter who or what you are. Unless you can move away from the total situation, and that means both of you, not just one of you, it will not end in a good way for you. Unfortunately, I'm sorry about that. And if you could move away from the situations, both of you, it would actually be a beautiful relationship, but you'd have to move far. So, as I see it, given the circumstances you've got, doesn't matter what he feels or what you feel, don't embark on them. Okay, I'm very sorry about that.
Alicia R asks, I recently caught SB with Felipe. Are they living under the same roof?
I don't know how to say this on public, but I think they're looking for a third party. So I think they have a fairly strong energy relationship between them. And I don't know 100% that they're living together, but I do think they're looking for a third party to be involved in their relationships. And as I say, I don't know how to say that on live.
I mean, I feel like you did.
Good.
Doreen.
Hey, Doreen.
Says, hi, Alicia and Elle. Cassie Sue says, good day, ladies. I'm wondering if my guides have any messages for me. Thank you. Hope all is well.
The first thing I got was heart. And it seems to be prevalent today. It's like it's cracking, and which is good. But when it initially starts, it's uncomfortable. So it's like things are moving, breaking free, and it's like chunks are breaking free from not your heart, but from around the heart. So things are shifting and changing for you in a very positive way. I suspect each chunk hurts a little bit because, well, that's the way we humans roll. We just look at it and go, okay, that brings up a memory. Oh my God, did I not clear that up? Yes, you did. It's just leaving now. If you can look at it, go, wow, that's cool. Thank you. I no longer need you. You can go. You'll be fine. Accept it. Go with it. Enjoy. If you can, go for nature walk. Surround yourself with green or water and fresh air. I can smell the fresh air, like tree energy smell. That will help everything, but allow what's happening to continue to happen because it's very positive. Again, not easy, not comfortable, but very, very positive.
Joe Firmino asks, hi, any messages from my guides? Thank you both.
They very, very good. They just say, keep on keeping on. You're doing really well. Things are moving. They don't seem to be moving as fast as you'd like, but they're moving at a steadfast rate, and you're going to arrive faster than you think you are. You think you're seeing things, and it's way up there, but all of a sudden you just there and you're going, what? How did I get there? So things are closer than they appear in the mirror, so to speak. You know that sign on the car rear view mirror? things are closer than they appear. Okay, good luck.
Doreen asks, hello, hope you are both good. Do you have a message for me?
So this message you have had before. I see you dancing, and allow yourself to put on your dancing shoes, and maybe a pretty skirt that likes to flip and flop around, and dance. And it might be a little hard in a small apartment, but you can do it in your memories. You can do it in your mind. Do it. Allow yourself to allow the good energy into your life. Allow yourself to instead of taking everything and analyzing it, just allow it to be and be happy. All right? Allow the joy to be there simply because it's there. You don't have to know why it's there. You just have to accept that it's there. Okay, Doreen? Good luck.
Kylie B asks, will there be physical intimacy the day I meet M face to face for the first time?
Really strong, yes, there will be physical intimacy. Not 100% sure it will be for the very first time. And I'm not getting a yes with that one. For the physical intimacy, yes, very strong. And it will actually be really nice. First, you want to get to know him from not internet, but as a does he drink his coffee? Does he pick up his coffee with his right hand or his left hand? Kind of, silly little things. You want to get to know him just a little bit differently than you do right now. And it might only be days, like 2 or 3 days, or if less. So it might be the next day you move into that phase of a relationship. And I understand your hormones, your drive is really powerful and you're kind of hurting. But the more you hold back, the more powerful the physical and energy will be when you finally release it. So if you can, be patient. And that's not just me saying that. That's the relationship coaches also suggest that. Okay. Having said that, I'm from the 70s. I grew up in the 70s, and I know how hard it is to wait if you already know what you want.
Keisha W asks, hello ladies, am I dealing with spiritual attacks? Thank you.
I think so. I'm sorry about that. I can actually help with that. For me, that's simple. That's a simple thing. So if you know my messenger, please message me. I can help you in no time flat. I can teach you how to deal with it yourself, actually, which would probably be more to your benefit. Because people who, if it happens once, it will happen again. All right.
Karen Q asks, should I be concerned about not having my wisdom teeth removed? I'm facing health complications from it.
Spirit, can you answer this one? Because you're a healer, a better healer than I am. I had my wisdom teeth taken out. I still remember it well because it was interesting times. But if Spirit is still on, I'd rather she did. but I will see what I can do. I do believe if you can get, I think it's the one on this side, if you can get it taken out, it would be more beneficial. I don't get so much energy from the other side. And if it's and it costs an arm and a leg, so if you don't, then I'm going to suggest very strongly you look into oil pulling. Oil pulling, and I use coconut oil, and and many people hate it. I've done it for so long I don't even notice anymore. But it will pull out all the bacteria, the crap out of your mouth. Spit it into something. Do not spit it down the drain. But it's Ayurvedic, and they've been doing it for years. Certain dentists will suggest it to you, especially if you cannot do things with your, if you don't have enough bone to have things taken out or things like that. So yeah, I would try the oil pulling before I do anything else. Okay.
Nina L asks, how will Julie feel when I send her the message that I plan on sending her? It's about my special requests for something. I'm hoping she will follow through with them.
She won't be happy. She'll energetically stamp her feet and get crab. But it appears that the requests are fairly logical, and she just resents having to do extra. If she can find a way around it, she won't. But if she can't find a way around it, she will. And I do believe that she will probably end up trying to accommodate most of them, at least, if not all of them.
Deb Barker asks, can I get a message, please?
Okay, Deb. So what I'm getting, Deb, is some of the energy you had as a child is trying to come back into your life. And it's good energy. It's not bad energy. It's memories that you may have suppressed along with dark energy that are good energy. So if you can allow yourself to remember the positives, it will probably make things a little easier for you in the long run when it comes to dealing with situations. There's things that you've forgotten that were really good. Okay, and it would color your memories now so things can be used in a more positive way. And I'm not sure if that was clear, but I hope it was.
Zulami R asks, can we check in on the energy to see what month I will get my own apartment? By the way, your time frames are always 100% accurate with me.
I'm really glad. I still don't trust my own. I think I got the end of September. So it'd be like probably end of September would probably mean that you'd be moving in October. So not long. It doesn't feel long. I was thinking maybe 2022, but I think it might actually be this year. So good luck. Don't take the first one you find. Okay, don't take the first place to live that you find. The second one will be better. Okay.
Queen G asks, "Hey there, why is AA the way she is? Is she threatened by me?"
Well, first of all, I think AA is just naturally cranky and aggressive, kind of an aggressive woman. She's threatened by any woman. She doesn't like people, period. That's basically what it amounts to. She may appear to be nicer to other people, but her energy is more authentic with you than about who she truly is. So I'm not sure that helped you at all, but see what happens.
Daisy asks, how will Senator feel if she found out that I moved to the same city that she lives in?
She'll be annoyed, and then she won't care, because I'm assuming that you will not necessarily run in the same circles, and but first of all, she will be annoyed, and you might run into her occasionally, but the occasions are not powerful enough to make a big deal about it. If you're chasing her, it won't work. So just know that intermittently you're not going to. It's not going to make a difference. It won't make a long-term difference in your life between her and you.
Next.
Yep.
Yasmin Fox asks, "Hey ladies, my question is, will I find a job soon?"
So my answer is probably you're better off creating your own job, because I didn't get soon. It might be next year, the job that suits you. But I see you creating a job that will suit you and be that can turn into a moneymaker, a long-term moneymaker. I'm not quite 100% sure what it is, but it appears to be. It appears to be something that you can do on the internet, or maybe it's advertised on the internet. I'm not sure. I would work on creating my own job first because I don't see a job coming your way. I would like to see a job coming your way if that's what you want.
Next.
Yeah.
James Squire asks, "Hello ladies, sending love. Wondering if you can pick up anything about my upcoming court case with my son. Pure love."
Okay. So the energy I'm getting is mostly it's vindictive energy. It's not true desire, if that makes sense. And the judge kind of recognizes that it's not true desire, but it might be that his hands are tied to that the law says this is what has to happen. I think in the realm of outcomes, you will be bigger winner, if that makes sense. I think will be the one that has the bigger control over a situation. But other than that, there probably will be a little bit of shifting and changing and responsibilities. But I think it's only on paper. I don't think a lot of it will actually, after the initial talk and after the initial encounter, I don't think there will be a great deal of change in the status quo.
Rhoda Chia asks, hello there. Is my ex Kevin really serious on coming back to me?
I think he actually is. I can't see if it's a good thing or not, because he is very determined that it is. And it may be that he has had an epiphany or awakening. I would give it a try, but I'd be from Missouri and at the Show Me State. Make sure, because I always have your ex for a reason, my daughter always says. And I would be very hesitant about it until you know for sure. I wouldn't give my heart completely. But it might, if you like him, it might be worth trying. But like I say, be from Missouri.
Happy Chick asks, may I ask what you see me doing in my career in the future?
You mean how she's doing or what she's doing?
What?
That I can't probably tell you that. I can tell you the energies around you. But I don't generally do stuff. Let me see what I pick up. I think you're going to shift your direction actually in your career, and that will bring you to a place where there's a lot more joy, a lot more satisfaction, and it's not a huge shift, but it's a profound shift. And you're going, why didn't I see this before? So it's in the same general area, but it's slightly different, and it goes from, you go from I'm really not too happy with this job to, wow, this is pretty cool. I don't know, as I said, I don't know why I didn't see this before. So if you can consciously ask what that shift is, or maybe you already know, it'll be worth your while. Okay.
Lily Dula asks,
Hey,
hi
Lily.
ladies, I have a legal case which I just feel it shift to my favor, though I still have no news. Any insights?
I think you're right. I think something happened where the information became, some new information fell into somebody's hands, and it did shift in your favor very positively. And it's almost like who's ever managing the situation is sort of sitting there quietly giggling to himself, well, this is really good. We've got this. We can handle this. Okay, good luck with that. And I agree with you. I do think that the energy has shifted into your, and that's pretty cool because I've watched you for quite a few years, and you're a good person, and things, not good things, have been happening to you for quite a while. So the energy has now reached a change, a shift, or a zenith, and you are you're doing all the things that you were not able to do are coming into play now. So congratulations.
Jennifer Schwab
Hey,
asks,
Jennifer.
Hi there. Hi, hello. There is a home with a fenced yard for our fur babies. We think it will be hard to get financing at $260,000, even with adding my daughter and her fiance finances. Do the spirits agree?
They think it'd be hard, but not impossible. If you put the energy towards it, you'll find that it might work quite nicely for you, actually. It's worth a try. It's worth looking into. All I'm getting concretely is there is a house out there that is perfect for you, and it's right there, right in your face. So it could be this one. And I can honestly say it is this one.
Aaron Lou says, thank you. It might be tricky to get close to him because we don't see each other much, COVID. But if it's meant to be, it will happen.
He really likes you. So I think it might be meant to be.
B. Arla says, hi, dear Elisha and Al. Maria Herrera asks, hello, any messages for Alex from his spirit guides? Thank you. Blessings.
Alex. So basically what I'm getting for Alex is that things are starting to move for him. He's getting to an age where he's actually going to start stepping into his powers. They're a little early still because he's still quite young, I think. But he's going to start stepping into his powers. And he has a lot of them, which you know already, Maria. So just pay attention to them. Remember, control. You are the boss. Always you are the boss. And just follow that. With you say no, mean no. Okay? And things should shift beautifully for him. He's just remembering old lessons and stuff, and he should remember them relatively soon and relatively easily. Okay, so, and you know who to reach out for if you have any problems. Okay.
Maddie Lawson says, awesome, thank you so much. Silver Bangles asks, hello, any messages from my guides, please?
I don't know if this is something that you do or not, but your guides are suggesting that you do ceremony. And the ceremony is for you to bring yourself closer to yourself. And it seems to me that it's a very beautiful ceremony. It's you have time because it will be. They're recommending it for the next full moon, or it has to do with the moon. Let's put it that way. And so pay attention to what you're doing, and just and it has to do with your name too, Silver Bangles. They're suggesting that you get some silver bells to go with the silver bangles. Okay.
Seven Ocean Skies asks, any messages for the week to come?
Basically, keep on doing what you're doing, because whatever you're doing is working really well, and there's no stepping out into public. It's no hiding this week. It just keep on doing, and being in. And this is the catchword for the year. Be in joy. Be in joy as much as possible. Not the year, this week. Okay, so be in joy as much as possible. Things are working for you. Things are working well for you. You're doing energetically. You're doing really good.
Shailene Willard asks, hi, Elisha. Is there anything new happening for me?
And your guides come back with a smart reply. The only thing new that's happening is what you allow to happen new. So the potential is really there that you can do a lot of really powerful energy shifting, but you're going to have to allow it to happen. So allow it. Allow yourself to allow. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of what's coming your way. Okay? Just because it may not look like what you want on the surface, but you need to look below the surface to make sure that that's not what you want.
Bierla asks, may I know how the meeting went with Professor B? How the meeting with Professor B will go? We don't have a definite date yet, but it should be any day between next Tuesday till next Thursday. Thank you.
Hang on. So what I see, he's very impressed with you, and he's definitely putting you on the list. What that list is, I'm assuming it's a list to either accept you or work things through in his mind to choose which ones he's going to accept the first. So you're definitely going to make the list, whatever that means. And I'm 100% not sure what that means. But he's very impressed with you.
Jenny Jones asks, hello, ladies. Any messages from my guides? I'm so stressed out by it, but I'm trying my best to hang in there.
So ground. The first thing you do is ground. You take the energy, big breathe through your sinus, nose, big chest, big belly, right to the base chakra. Take the energy down to the base, the center of the earth. Pull the fresh energy up. Clean out the old energy. Push it out, and do that 2 or 3 times. Ground. What you're seeing, if you can step back and look at it from a slightly different perspective, will be far less intimidating and scary than it is up front and from this level of vision. The more you can ground and release, the less energy will need to be dealt with in a negative, okay?
Bonita Man says, thank you so much. What a great message. Thank you, Elisha and Elle, for all of your wonderful work, folks. These ladies work hard.
Thank you, Bonita.
Peaceful Heart asks, hello, is my future husband from a different country?
I got a yes.
Julie J asks, hello, beautiful people. Did FR wish harm upon me? My life went downhill a few months shortly after I met him. Many hugs.
You weren't very compliant to what he wanted, and he does work in the energies. He's not as good as he thinks he is. So basically, you got to get smudge stick, or you don't even have to get a smudge stick. You can just get whatever sage from the kitchen, and smudge the energy around you, and that should clear up anything he's doing. And while you're at it, look at the lines of energy where things started to go wrong. It might be that it's simply time for you to look at these things and release energy in that regard as well. Okay? So he's not very powerful. He's only as powerful as you are allowing him to be. And with you give him power, then yeah, he's powerful. But if you take that power back, he's not. Does that make sense? And smudge sage is probably the best because it eliminates all energy.
Megan Soria says, yes, they get so hot. Thank you. Bumblebee asks, hey, can I please ask, what are my gifts?
You're a channel. You just went straight up to the energies, and yeah, you're a channel. That means you have other gifts as well, but that is your main gift. So if you don't know how to channel, then you get a piece of paper and you sit down and you write, my name is Bumblebee, and then you just sort of don't try to think about it, just let the words come to you, and you write 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 until it becomes second nature. And then you hear it. When you start to hear it, you will be able to channel. I would suggest very strongly that you do not go into the channeling where you walk away and from your body and let somebody come in, because that is a way to early death, literally, not figuratively, because it is too hard on the body energies. So you stay in control. You be the boss, and find yourself a gatekeeper who will control who comes in and who doesn't. And you want to find somebody who you trust energetically, for both gatekeeper and who is also that which you channel, who channels through you. I wouldn't jump around from different channels to different channels, honestly. Okay, good luck with that.
Lucar Snow asks, hi, my name is Rachel. I'm looking for my father and my family on his side. I need help. It's not easy.
And I assume you've done the
DNA
already. So I'm not 100% sure what I got. If you know, if you might be from the native persuasion, it might be that if you know a little bit about him, it might be if you look in the native energies. I doubt I don't get that he's a full native, but it could be Métis. And there might be the energy is you can go to a Métis. Well, I'm not Métis, but I know people who are. They have a registry, I do believe, that you might be able to tune into and pick up on. And also Spirit. Spirit is really good with that sort of thing, far better than I am, because she has a lot of similar questions. So that's one of her strengths. I would recommend you go to Spirit Feather. She works on my website. I think she has a $35 one question where she can answer that question for you. She did my aura reading, which is now down off my not my website, my Facebook page, group, not a group, but work page. There is a new one up there where she's done a heart to heart that will give you an indication of the level of energy she pulls in. I highly recommend it, actually, for this situation, far more than me. But I do feel that that there might be some energies that you are missing when you start to look for your father, because you don't know enough of his history. And if you can find out a little bit more of his history, it would give you ideas of where to look. Okay.
Deb Barker asks, ladies, any messages for this week, please?
Deb Barker. So they're showing me you trying to sit down and meditate and center yourself. Sit down and center yourself, and sit down and center yourself. If you can go into a meditative state, there you will receive a great deal of information that's fresh and new to you, and it will actually help you move up an energetic level easier. Okay, can you? I know that's a little strange, but I saw you meditating and a white light coming down through you and through your body and yourself while you sat quietly meditating. So allow that into your being. If you don't meditate, don't worry about it. Allow that energy into your being. Okay.
Megan McCarthy says, oh, wow, thank you both so much. Andre M. asks, Dear Elisha and Feather, it is always so nice to watch you. Any messages from my guides regarding the artistic creative career? All the best to you.
You channel your artwork. And the more you channel it, the deeper it gets. Don't try to control the energy so much when you channel it. The more you allow the channeled energy to come in, the more people are going to want to buy it, because it will speak to them specifically. And you may not know who you're channeling it for, but when they buy it, you go, oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So and if you if you live near a place that's like a boardwalk, and you can try to show your work around the boardwalk. I have no idea but it's especially in the summertime. If you're freelancing, put up a booth. If you're not freelancing, see if you can find an art store that will put up and show your work. And it's not a fast change, but it is a steady change. So that by the end of the season, the summer season, you will have acquired enough clients that you will start to make a living out of it. If you're working in a business, then do this as a side. Okay.
Jody asks, how are you? Any guidance for me? I want to marry someone from Morocco. Thanks.
Does she have somebody specific from Morocco? Uh, I think there's a genuine caring there. If for you from the energy is foreign, so I'm assuming it's Morocco. It's not a user sitch energy, but I have to caution you. Different cultures have different ways and different beliefs. Learn the culture as best you can, so you understand that when he asks something, it's from his culture, not because he's being rude or something. It's difficult marrying outside of one's natural the culture you grew up with. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of understanding. It takes a lot of empathy. If you can allow yourself to love him fully and communicate from the heart, this will work out very well. If you cannot communicate clearly and there's too many roadblocks, it will be very, very difficult. But it's all in your ball court, unfortunately. You're the one that has to not make not give up your life, but yeah, in a way, yes, you do have to give up your life. You will have to give up your ego part of your life to be able to make this into a really good, loving situation. So don't always feel that, well, he should have done it too. He's the one that should be telling me what I want. No, because he comes from a culture that is very different. So you will want to make sure, A, you know the culture, B, your ego doesn't get involved, and C, you communicate very, very well. And when you communicate clearly, make sure that he understands what you're communicating as well. I know that sounds a little awkward, but I did marry outside of my culture, we had a lot of struggles because I didn't understand his culture. I thought I did. I didn't. So be good luck with that. It can be a beautiful marriage, possible with a lot of work.
Cassie Sue says, thank you. I've been doing some pretty deep past life integration lately. I can feel it in my cells. My heart breaking free from the shackles of the past feels more than accurate.
Awesome. It will work really well.
Keisha W asks, okay, I will message you. Thank you. I would like to book a reading. I need help.
Yeah, we can do that.
Nina Ashton.
Hey, Nina.
Asks, I'm trying to figure out why I'm scared to step into my power and start a new beginning, even though I have opportunities and can feel my soul pulling me in that direction. Could use some guidance.
Fear. It's just that. And sometimes you just have to walk through the fear. It isn't really. Fear stops 99% of everything, okay? It really does. But if fear is the biggest problem in itself, once you walk through the fear and do it, you're going, what? That's it? That's nothing. Fear is the biggest part of what you're working through. So if you can just say, crap, I'm doing it anyhow, and just do it, you will find that you're fine on the other side. I promise you. Okay? Fear is nothing for you to worry about. Of course, fear will kill you. Yeah, you can worry about it, but walk through it. Don't own it. Just recognize it for what it is. It's uh, it's self-protection, which doesn't work. Okay.
Queen G says, thank you for your insight. Manda X says, good evening from the UK.
Hey, Amanda.
Erica Brooks John
Hey, Erica.
says, blessings, Miss Elisha and Elle. I'm applying for a job. I pray it goes well. And Saturday will be my wedding anniversary to my beloved husband, Maurice. Miss him dearly. Thank you and namaste.
So first of all, Maurice comes in with a big hug and a kiss, and he's suggesting something really radical. Go buy yourself a cake to celebrate the anniversary. And I got really powerful indication that the job will be fine. The job application, you're going to do well with it. It's going to work in your favor. So good luck. And just send back love to your guy. He still loves you, wants you to have a better life than you are. So don't hold on to the past, but still love. Just feel love. Okay.
Jeanette Valencia Garber asks, who was the boy who talked to me when I was a child and then again when I turned 21?
Huh. Interesting. That's somebody very, very, very important to you in your future. It could be very soon in your future. It's actually a flesh and blood person that will come into your life. I can't tell you when, but it's very positive. And the tie goes back lifetimes after lifetimes. It's all I can tell you is it's really good and you're going to really enjoy it, and it's not going to be easy because it never is easy. Relationships are never easy, but the love that it will elicit from you will be just overwhelming and powerful.
Lulu Dulo says, thank you so much. I feel a change and I feel many things are coming in place. James Suarez says, thank you so much. Joe Firmino says, sorry to be back. Thank you for the last reading. My friend Bruno Nunes asks, would like to know what his gifts are.
Hang on. He's a maker. He can make things. So I'm also a maker. I understand but he's a maker he does things with the energy. He makes things with the energy. So for instance, we make stuff, and it carries energy. It's very powerful energy. So he's a maker. That he can make things just about anything. He can make stuff, and he's really good with his hands, obviously. So he can make something like a trellis for a garden, and that garden will just grow like crazy. He can make like this, for instance. He can make a piece of jewelry that is so embedded with energy that the person that gets it is protected, or it attracts money. He's a super powerful creator or a maker. He needs to explore this for himself to understand what he can do. There's just it sounds limited. It's unlimited. He when people get to know how powerful a maker he is, they will come to him and say, can you make something that I can embed into my house to make sure it's always protected and healthy? No fires, no robbers, things like that. It's a very powerful gift, a very unique one. And it doesn't have to be big things. It can be small things because his energy is dimensional, interdimensional. Yeah, it's very exciting. I'm actually the only maker. My daughter and I are the only makers I actually know. I have met some in the past who are no longer here with us, but yeah, that's exciting to me. That's very exciting.
Maria Herrera says, thank you, and I will. I always thought you will be the best mentor for him.
I think he's getting to an age when he's ready to listen. He wasn't ready before. He wanted to be a kid, and he should have been a kid. He should be a kid, but he's getting to and he still should be a kid. But he's getting to an age where he's also looking for what to do with his future, and this is part of who he is.
Silver Bangle says, thank you. Jennifer Schwab says, thank you so much. The home is large enough for our family. It's just a couple blocks from my daughter Sydney's home. We can see her home from that one. It's for sale by the owner, so we hope that may help.
It might, yeah.
Fareed says, hey there, I'm here again. Can you tell me if there are messages from Zenon for me? He is living and dear to me.
So his heart is in tears. He wants so much to reach out to you. But it's almost like he has shackles around his ankles that stop him from moving forward towards you. And it's like he's got people, things behind him that are standing there watching, making sure he doesn't. And also, unfortunately, I feel there is fear. Would be the shackles. But you are obviously dear to him as well at this moment. And it's only at this moment I don't see forward movement until he is ready to step into his own power. And for some reason, I feel young is the word. He may not be young physically, but he is still young emotionally until he can step into his power in a mature way. And it could be tomorrow. Things happen so rapidly, but at this moment, I don't see a shift. I'm sorry. I would love that. I'd love for you to have a shift, because I remember from last week that that it is. Place him in a bubble of pure unconditional love. Nothing else, no conditions. I want you to do this. I want you to do that. Nothing. Just pure unconditional love that allows him to expand in a way that is very freeing for him. What he does afterwards will be up to him, not up to you. But it could be that he grows enough to break the shackles and move away from whatever is watching him.
Fareed says, oh my God, you got me in tears. I hope so much he'll find strength or circumstances will change. Pray for me. Yes, he's not that young physically. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Good luck.
Peaceful Heart says, thank you. Geneva Jones says, thank you so much. Be Airless says, thank you both. I will practice hard. Bumblebee says, wow, that's amazing. Thank you. AP asks, hi, Chanel, do you see an international move abroad for me? Thank you.
I just got a simple yes.
All right. D.A. Henry asks, hi, my first time catching you. Any messages for me, please? And we should wrap it up soon because we have that
we have
grocery
to,
delivery.
Yeah, we have to run. Okay, DL.
D.A.
Wow. You've got masters around you. So I apologize, but this is what I got. Simply surrender. That's all I got. But you've got masters around you, so bloody surrender. What you're doing is sitting in your ego, saying, I can't do that. If I do that, I give up all of who I am. Well, no, what you do is give up of all the ego is. and you gain who you are. Simply surrender. Good luck.
Jennifer Schwab says, I forgot to mention how much I love your necklace.
Oh, thank you. This is long life.
Chinese.
It's a wish for long life.
Yeah.
So next time you order, and I'm just assuming you will, we will give you a bunch.
The Hawk. Hello, beautiful ladies. It's Angie. I was wondering if you have any messages from my guides.
No, it's a simple one, and I think you've heard this before. They're saying you take on the name of the hawk, then fly. Spread your wings and soar. You can do this. It's time. You're good at it. You've done it many lifetimes before. And it's just simply remember.
Is somebody stalking / watching her? Is
Oh, okay.
what she wants to know the most.
So physically, in the physical, I believe it feels like a guy. I don't at this moment pick up negative energy, but that could shift. So ask. The answer still is the same. Soar, fly, become more than, rise above the particular energy. Okay. Once you rise above that particular energy, that cannot affect you anymore.
Okay. And Andre M says thank you. Jody S says thanks, appreciated. Have an awesome day. Nina Ajin says yes, lots of fear. Unfortunately, thank you so much.
Go beyond the fear. Honest.
Maggie asks, hello, hope you're both great. Can you tell me any messages from my guides, please?
You know, this is an old saw, but this is what I got. Dance like nobody's watching. Sing like nobody can hear. And they showed me you dancing and making energy move. When you choose to, you're a very powerful energy maker. Or not maker, you don't make it, but you pull it in. But you don't trust yourself. You don't believe yourself. You said, yeah, that's other people do that, not me. Well, yeah, it's you. Just remember. Go back, have meditations on alternate lifetimes. Remember. Okay?
Last one. Bethany Campbell asks, hi, sweet ladies. It's Hugh's birthday, 75th birthday today. May I ask for a message for Hugh?
Hey, Hugh. So they're telling me for you to get out there and kick up your heels, dance a little, laugh a little. And if you're thinking that today brought you closer to your death, they said, yeah, no, you got a long time to go. Unfortunately, you don't get out of it that easily. So you have things to do. You have places to be. You have women to kiss. Pardon my English. That's what they said. That's not me. Yeah, you do. There's a woman that would love to kiss you. And I can see you blushing and giggling. Have fun with that. Okay. And they're suggesting, and these are your guides, not mine. A single cupcake is good. Okay, so don't eat the whole cake, just a single cupcake.
Fareed says you're amazing. The Hawk says thank you so much. Love you both. Kayana Pokari says hello, beautiful people. How are you? And I'm sorry, but I have to run.
We have an
to go grab
appointment.
these groceries before we have to redo our order.
Okay, yeah. So we will be back next Friday or Saturday. I'd watch Facebook to tell. Hopefully, I will be able to tell you when. Okay. Tomorrow we're going to have a interactive with Maria, our love guru. Plus, she's just amazing all over. Please, so come back tomorrow. And I don't know what time because I forgot to ask, but it will probably be around 1 o'clock.
Ring the bell for notifications.
Yeah.
We're never on.
We're never on
anyways.
time. But
And
tomorrow, yes, we're going to be back with Maria. Maria is amazing. We're probably going to bring on Sogo. And it's Sogo's birthday today. So if you're on tomorrow, wish her a happy birthday, okay?
And Kayanat, real quick, she loves you. There's no question about it.
And my
loves
daughter,
you.
yeah, my daughter, she's amazing. We just don't let her read for people.
Because I'm blunt, as a lot of you have picked up.
Yeah, but we do have to run. So
For more in-depth, please join us tomorrow. But yeah.
And wisdomseekers.net. That's it's a .net, and we're there.
Links are in the chat and in the description, like always. Thank you so much.
Okay, so namaste. Namaste. Go.
Bye, folks.
Bye. Take care. Have fun. Enjoy life.